Hi guys, welcome to this video, and in this video we're going to be breaking down a Afro house / tech house hybrid track. So let's listen to the track quickly and then we'll break it down. Okay, so if we start with the kick and the bass, I'm just going to solo these out. You can see, if I just take out the bass, the kick is hitting around this area here. So there's like a fundamental at around 100 Hertz. It's quite a high pitched kick, but it also has a subby element as well. And then if we bring in the bass, there's a lot of nice harmonics around here and then a big sub here as well. So the kick and the bass actually work quite well together because they're occupying different frequencies. So we have the kick, which is in this area mainly, and the bass around here. So the bass preset is just something in Serum 2. It's just a basic saw wave with a bit of sub and then a wavetable layered on top of it. And then you have this envelope 1, which is assigned to the cutoff to give it a nice transient, and then it's run through a lot of distortion. And there's also a quite a long tail on the end of it as well. And that's the pattern. It's quite simple. Then we also bring in these sounds, this wub 1 and 2. And what's interesting is these are low pass, but people could mistake that for part of the bass, but it's actually not. And all that is just basically a wavetable here, and then you're automating the sync and sending it to a lot of reverb. There's reverb in the processing, and the same with this one here. This one is just sync, but it's starting at the top instead of going up. Also to note is that the length of the bass and the cutoff are automated to give movement to the low end, which is something that beginners don't pay attention to, but it's not, you don't necessarily need a complicated bass line if you can automate the sound to be interesting. So we also have this vocal line here. That's been sent through a lot of saturation. So if I turn off the saturation, there's saturation in the high end. So I've turned up the amount here. And it's also sidechained to the kick. And it's got delay on it as well. So to give it the Afro house feel, we have this pluck sound, which is quite common in this genre. Turn on the effects as well. Then we have these shaker loops and hi-hats. So it's quite minimal, but everything comes together at the end. So the final touch here is these chords. Literally so simple. It's just 2 notes like this. Really simple, and it's sent to a delay, reverb and delay. So we have this sample and then like a saw sound, and it's filtered out as well. And that just keeps repeating. And that's pretty much it for the main drop. So it's very simple, but it's effective. So it's just all about sound selection. So if we go to the pre-drop, some interesting textures here. And these were just made in Serum 2. For example, this pad sound. Again, it's automating the sync here with the LFO. Creates nice ambience. And we also have the texture. As always with the drop, the pre-drop, you want to use a filter, sweep it out to like 160 hertz, and then bring the bass back in on the drop. And the final elements to go over are just additional drum elements to keep the energy high. And you can add all kinds of different percussion, claps, snares, toms, anything that you hear in your head, and you can just translate it into the track. And these always sound good when you send it to some reverb as well. So that this clap and the reverb clap are sent to reverb. So channel A. We solo out the reverb. You can hear the reverb on its own, and it's just a nice shimmer sound. So if I have every instrument playing, I then play this. And that reverb is a nice glue to the track. Helps us glue everything together, sounding nice. And also when you do that, make sure to cut out the low frequencies of the reverb to make your mix cleaner. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you found it useful. All of these sounds will be in our new pack, Messiah, which is dropping very soon. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully you found this useful and interesting. I've got some ideas for your next track. So I will see you in the next video.